Hey guys, this is Snackadack8, and welcome back to Let's Play Z-Button, the game. Z-Button, the movie, the game. And, trying to tell us to go to Phazon Mines East. By the way, this is Metroid Prime, Part 18, in case you didn't know. Here we are starting back in the same place that we started off, I think either 1 or 2 episodes ago. I feel like it might have been the last episode we started here. Unless we took 2 episodes. No, we didn't take 2 in the ship. So this... so really, we're starting off exactly where we started off last time. I find it very funny that we've gone in an entire circle in the last... Like, the last couple episodes have just really been, like, the same one little chunk of the map. But, it's not like we haven't been doing anything. There's a lot of area packed into this, sort of region of Talon 4. And the next area is quite a doozy. In the last episode, if you can remember, because it's been so long since I recorded that and uploaded it, but in the last episode, we actually talked about the Phazon Mines a little bit. We unlocked it then, and in this one, we are going to plunge right in. I feel like it's sort of become a staple of my LPs to apologize for the lack of uploads recently. I really, like... The problem is that I really do want to keep making these, and I would like to do them at a fast pace, but it's sort of come to the point where it's like every week I'm like, this is going to be the week, like 4 uploads a week, and they're going to be on time, and I'm going to have everything recorded when I need it to be, and just one day can throw that entirely off, and it more often than not does, just because, you know, I get up really early for work. Sometimes I'm late up at night, and so that can kind of kill my motivation. And then I have like people to hang out with and stuff to do, and it's like it's hard to come up with these or to make these videos. Like hard to just have the time and sit down and record them. So I'm not sure. I remember like if you remember a couple episodes ago, I was talking about a schedule I was trying to set up. I'm not sure if that will come into fruition, and if it does, it'll be definitely a while before look at all this Phazon here. If it does, if I do end up coming up and like actually making that schedule a reality, it'll probably be a while until then, or I might come up with some kind of new, more easy on me schedule and make an update about that or something. I don't know. Here we are in our pan around for this area, which is Phazon Mines. It's strikingly different than anything we've seen before. It's very purple, which goes really well with our new purple suit. I feel like that had to be a conscious effort. Like, someone made the choice to give Samus the purple suit right before coming to the purple area. And I love it, because like, it really makes her sort of become part of the area. And I see you, Z-Button. We will press you after we kill the turrets. Another thing about this area is that it's a lot more industrial and sort of mechanical than stuff we've seen before. A lot of the prior stuff has been out in the wild and stuff. Though I suppose with all the pirate facilities, it's not so much the case. But this is definitely a very industrial area. You can even hear it in the music, like it kind of sounds like metallic clangs are going off and stuff. Alright, we'll press you, Z-Button, okay? Are you happy now? Alright, so they want us to go behind ourselves, I guess. Oh no, they want us to go down to the central dynamo. And I'm showing this save station off. This is a good one to use because it's right at the beginning of the area. And this area is tough. I'm not going to say, I don't think we'll get seriously hurt in it. We're not going to get close to death. But I'm not going to say I'm not going to lose any energy tanks either, because it is a tough area. I like these little fish. This is why we came in here. Just to show this off. Because it's like, why are these here? What space pirate was like, you know what this save station needs? Fish. And this idea of a save station is ridiculous anyway, because like I feel like Samus is the only one who uses them, and why would the pirates build a station where their enemy can heal herself? They're really not very smart. There's another type of pirate in the Phazon Mines, actually, that we'll probably be seeing in this episode that just baffles me in why they would come up with something like that. Not the pirates themselves, who don't actually have any real intelligence outside of a game. I can see why the developers would do it. And you are just being annoying. Alright. So the reason we're going up here, what we actually want to do is break that force field. and go down where those turrets were. But there's a pretty involved missile up here that I don't want to... Oh, hello! I don't want to pass it up now and like forget about it on the way back or something, because that would be annoying. And I really like this missile. I think it's a cool one. So, yeah. So what we want to do is go up here, and there's this little sort of control deck thing here. The crane controls are functional but require power. So we gotta pull out our handy-dandy yum-yum weep-weep-wah visor. And the little conduit thing is right over here. The conduit. And then that'll give power to the machine. So let's return to that. Scan it. And move the crane. And this is always funny to me. You think, like, she's gonna make a platform or something, like, skillful out of it. And no, she just smashes the crane into a wall. It's like Samus. Clumsiest construction worker ever. She's great at bounty hunting, but when it comes to operating cranes, she's no genius. Because that's a man's job. And now I feel like Other M. I'm not even gonna go into that. Okay, so yeah, here's the missile. You actually can't unmorph ball on top of this thing, which I think is kind of interesting. So you have to do a bomb jump to get up there. But yeah, I don't know. I guess they don't... I'm not sure why they wouldn't let you. Like, obviously there's nothing you can do, but what would be the point in purposefully not letting you unmorph ball? I don't know. Maybe the game registers that as like a morph ball only area. That's interesting, actually. I would like to know how that works. Though if someone tried to explain it to me, I would probably not understand it at all. Anyway, those two scan things that we just scanned obviously open the force field, and let's go into the mines. Alright. We're going to turn our thermal visor on here. Oh, no, we're not. Not yet. There is a return of shadow pirates in this area, which is why I was thinking we'd need that. But no, we got some of these butthead turrets to fight. The Butthead Twins Turret Edition. That's what this is. And these are the most advanced type of turret, which I think have just started appearing. Like the first two we saw were the ones out there. Yeah. There is a Bendesium wall here, and there's a missile behind this, and this is the one missile that always just curses me. Like I forget about this literally every playthrough I've ever had of this game. And one time I was doing really good, like I was getting a pretty good time. I had like all the power-ups, and I missed that one, and it totally screwed me over. So here are the shadow pirates. Obviously they're just regular pirates, but invisible, so not hard when we have our handy visor on here. Just freeze them and missile them. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Okay. Oh, there's a lock on that door? I never noticed that because I've never tried to go back here, but that's interesting. Got a red door back there. That's alluding, obviously, to something. Have we seen a red door yet? I think we saw one in the last episode. But regardless, there's that. And Phazon Mines is sort of notorious for having a lot of these sort of winding hallways with these little gate things in the way. I don't know. It's something. These rooms really stick out to me when I think of this area. And this, I haven't really mentioned this, but when I was a kid, I was really scared of Phazon Mines. Here, hold on. Let's watch this first. We got a new type of pirate here. I believe these pirates are called Wave Troopers. And they sort of present an interesting new element to the game that is going to be really, really apparent in Phazon Mines. Not so much elsewhere. This is like, these pirates are kind of the staple enemy of this area. The reason we're attacking them with the wave beam right now is because that's the only thing they're susceptible to. Obviously being purple, that's the only thing we can hurt them with. And this is what I was talking about. Like, whose stupid idea was it to make your armor the color of the only weapon that your enemy has that can damage you? Like, what pirate, like, scientist thought this was a good idea? It's just ridiculous. And I feel like a lot of Metroid fans have kind of pointed that out, that the pirates are not very smart to make armor like this. But yeah, so yeah, shoot them with the power beam, shoot them with the ice beam, it'll just bounce right off. Wave is the only way to do it. That's the beam combos come in real handy on these guys. Maybe not the Wave Buster so much, because I still think it's kind of a gamble. But Super Missile, yes, and the other two will also be useful. Here's more Bendesium. So maybe you can guess what we're going to learn how to break in this area, judging by it's the only thing we haven't learned how to break yet. And there's a lot of it here. Alright, any more shadow pirates? Come on, okay. You actually can, you have to break down. Oh, I didn't even need to use the visor on you. Yeah. Take you down old school style. No, where'd you go? This is not old school style. No, get away. Okay. Is he dead? Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, I used to be scared of this area when I was a kid. Not entirely because I think it's scary, but more because, I don't know, when I was a kid I just really found it to be confusing. And it overwhelmed me almost. Because, you know, you gotta think, Metroid Prime came out in 2002, and I was 10 then. And, like, I guess other people, and I've said this before, that when I was a kid I wasn't great at games, and I know some other people on YouTube had been playing games for like 10 years when they were 10, but I hadn't. And this place really challenged me, I think. And there's lore here, I know there is, or pirate data, there's some. Let's read it, shall we? Oh, this is fun, we haven't done this in a while. Alright, initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The Phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research Team Sclera? Or is that Sierra? I don't know. We're going to call it Sclera. We're actually going to call it Research Team Michael Cera. Alright, so Team Michael Cera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a Phazon strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have fused Vertigo Phazon with space pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. So the reason that's here, and the reason this imposing capsule thing is here, sort of to allude to you that the pirates are experimenting with Phazon on themselves, and that lore denotes that it's successful, which is kind of scary. This one's not lore, that just lowers the platforms. So we can board the platforms. They really need to bring back board the platforms, like that's what I want for next Smash Bros. Screw Namco characters, I just want board the platforms and I'll be happy. Alright. So here we got some more. Oh yeah, more wave troopers. I thought there'd be a different kind of trooper here, but I guess not. Hopefully these things are actually called troopers and not like something else. I'm pretty sure they are though. Also, yeah, I guess you can hurt these guys with missiles. Though there is one type that you can hurt with missiles, and it makes them far easier than any of the other ones. And you can probably guess, seeing as sort of the combination with missiles that we've used, you can probably guess which one that's going to be. But I don't know why I'm not telling you, but I'm just not going to. So yeah, I was saying this place intimidated me as a kid, and it still kind of does. Like when obviously I love all the areas in this game, and Phazon Mines is included in that. But when I think about this area, though I don't feel danger from it really anymore, it's still got sort of like a it's almost a little tainted to me, because I had so much trouble with it as a kid. And I feel like even in games, like in games that you played as a kid that you might not find the area hard anymore, I feel like that always kind of sticks with you if it was something that really gave you trouble. I think this is more pirate data. No, it's not. What did that even do? Oh. Okay. That wasn't data. Why was that red? I don't understand. Alright, okay, here we go. So here's the power beam version. The Power Troopers. Power Pirates. Power Pirates. Power Pirates sounds like a death metal band. Or like a power metal band. Like, Power Pirates! That's what I imagine there. This is a bit of an interesting puzzle. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So if you can see, scanning this little computer here makes this laser cannon fire in the middle of the room. And what we have to do, actually, is use our morph ball spinner here to rotate the cannon to get it to face the wall we want it to fire at. And I think I passed the one that we really wanted to hit. I'm pretty sure it's the straight ahead one. Is it? Yeah. But that's okay, because there's actually a missile in this very room. And we have to make a full rotation to get that anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure the missile is this one here. This one right to the left of us. And if it's not, it's the one right there. Or the one right after that. Because I know it is one of these. No. So I think it's that one then. But yeah, I always remember that the missile's over there. This is an easy one to miss too. An easy missile to miss. No. Alright, so let's blow this up. Cannon, go! Alright, there it is. Let's snag it, grab it with our face. Yay. And we'll just rotate the cannon back over and blow up the front one, which makes sense. Like, I feel like they know that you kind of are going to blow this one up that's straight ahead, so that's where they put the door. You can blow up the rest of these, but there's nothing in them. Take my word for it. And if you don't want to, for some reason you don't trust Old Snack, play it yourself and get all the way up to this point and shoot down all the doors. And you'll find out that I'm right. All the walls, whatever. Alright, here's another cool kind of room. There's another one of these later on, and we got hit in it, which doesn't usually happen to me. It's kind of like maneuverability with the morph ball test. Some electric things. There's a lot of kind of rooms like that where you gotta use your morph balling abilities. And here's more power pirates. These ones are pretty easy to beat too, because you can just take them out with a super missile. Which, though you'd think that was a missile, it counts as a beam, which is why it's effective on them. So really, the power pirates are the kind of the easiest ones. And we got sort of a really interesting room here. With the nifty kind of puzzle. But I think we're going to cut the episode here, and I'll save that for the next video. So until then, guys, I've been Snack Attack 8. I hope you enjoyed this part, and I will see you next time. Later.